Freedom hasn't come without a steep price. In 1996, I left Iran, fleeing persecution, and began a journey with a constant struggle. My name is Rasoul Fadavi. I'm an artist, and this is my story, a quest for freedom. I was only 9 when the revolution ended in Iran and the Islamic government was established. Almost immediately after the revolution's victory, violence erupted in the streets. Waves of arrests and executions sweep across the nation as the revolutionaries turned against their own resistance. Iran descended into chaos. At the same time, Iraq took advantage of the disorder and isolation of Iran's new government, advancing along the border and taking the country by surprise. Open warfare began on September 1980, just a year after the revolution. I still sometimes have nightmares of running for my life under air attack. Some of my earliest memories from the war are of the long haunting sound of air raid sirens. Life without freedom under the post-1979 revolution's restrictions felt like living in confinement. Facing persecution while pursuing freedom, I finally left my homeland and began a 14 years journey of constant struggle. After several failed attempts to settle in various countries across Europe and Southeast Asia, I ended up in Thailand, where I was ultimately forced to seek asylum through the United Nations. In Thailand, refugees are not legally recognized. Before my departure, I was detained as a part of the legal process. The humiliation of being treated like a criminal was harder to bear than the harsh physical conditions. There were days I had to fight simply to stay alive. In my darkest moments, faith became my strength and guided me forward. After I was granted refugee status, I entered an indefinite period of waiting to be resettled. Every day, for 5 years, I waited for a phone call that would tell me when and where I might finally begin a new life. Each day, after office hours, hope turned to sadness. Waiting becomes unbearable when you don't know how long it will last. Although I came to America with the hopes of a better life, it has not been without hardship and difficulty. Shortly after arriving in the United States, just when I thought life was finally going to get better, on a bright, sunny Valentine's Day, I was struck by a car while waiting at the bus stop. It took me months to recover from my injuries. Even as I held on to my dream, destiny took me on an unexpected path, one that led me to serve in the United States Army. Although my artistic dream was put on hold, my time in the U.S. Army shaped my resilience and deepened my understanding of endurance and sacrifice. When I was losing hope of ever pursuing art again, life took another unexpected turn. Due to multiple service-connected injuries, I was medically retired from the U.S. Army, an ending that became a new beginning, that gave me the opportunity to finally pursue my dream at the Academy of Art University. There are days when I'm overcome with sadness and longing for home, for loved ones I deeply miss. So much has happened since I left home. This passage toward liberation, shaped by displacement, resilience, and hope, continues to influence both the imagery and emotional tone of my work. Painting has become an act of survival, a way to remember, to heal, to reflect, and to connect.